السلام عليكم أخواني وأخواتي. اليوم إن شاء الله ريتا ناوية تعمل لنا سلطة جمبري بإذن الله. يعني خلينا نشوف ريتا إن شاء الله اليوم راح تقدم وكيف راح تعمله. فينك يا ريتا؟ فينك يا ريتا؟
Hey guys! Today I'll be showing you how to make a delicious salad with some gumbo. Now this is just an example of what we're going to be doing today, but I'll be running through with you the steps and showing you how.
ونقوله بالعربي.
Gumbo.
السلام عليكم.
السلام عليكم. اليوم نقول لكم كيف نسوي lettuce وكمان جمبري. انتي لازم يوكمبر،
خيار،
جمبري، lettuce، وقف.
لتس يعني خس.
وكمان onion طويل
اسمه بصل أخضر.
بصل أخضر.
بصل طويل، هذا اللي كان ينطوي.
أول مرة أخذ مقص. Cut off the top and the bottom like this and put them to the side and cut like this onto the plate. Sorry, I'm messy at cutting it.
Why you don't use the knife is better?
Because I haven't used a knife in about 2 years. Next, you'll be choosing the pieces of lettuce you like really any pieces really. And as you can see, I chose some really big pieces. So what I would do is I take a cutter, for example this. I'll fill it up with the lettuce by your choice. And then press it down as hard as you can. And when I say as hard as you can, I mean as hard as you can. And then once you're done cutting it up, put it back with the rest.
Why you don't use the spoon?
Because
You will clean it more, you will wash it.
I would rather use the least amount of things as I possibly can, because in the end you have to clean all the things you use. And we'll use a knife, scissors, a plate, a cutting board, and this cutting contraption my mum got.
Okay.
And that's enough cleaning for one day.
Okay. قالت انها ما تبى تستخدم ملعقة عشان تبى تقلل الاشياء اللي هي راح تنظفها بعد كده.
Next, you'll get your cucumber and you cut it up. Or you can just buy from Tesco's cut up cucumber, but I like to do it the long way. There. Then after you finish cutting up your cucumber or buying your cucumber from Tesco's or Sainsbury's or somewhere, you put it in. And now this is the hard part. It's when you do the gumbery.
What you need to do now?
But first, since we're going to be using we're going to be cutting gumbery, so I suggest you move all your things to a bowl, not a. Okay, so after you wash your gumbery, like we didn't have to, what you do is you take your gumbery to the place where you'll be cooking it. First, you spray or put some oil in your pan. But make sure you get it everywhere. And then you take your gumbery and use a spatula to put it into the pan. And I suggest if you're using an electric grill thing, you set it up to a half, 3/4. That should be a right amount. Okay, after you put it in, you mix it up. And now is a good time if you want to add salt or pepper, because then while it's cooking, like it'll most likely like absorb it, cook it. It'll make it'll be good for the flavoring of the salad. What I like to do is I get my Himalayan mountain sauce because that's my favorite. But today, you probably don't have that. We'll use some regular fine salt. And remember, use only a pinch. Okay? But make sure to wash your hands before you do this. I'm adding an extra ingredient just in because I'm going to share this with my mum and my brother. So okay. Now you take your spatula or a spoon, as we just showed you, and you move it around. And as we just did, take another spray of oil just in case anything sticks, as you can see right there. And try to use as the least amount of things as you possibly can to avoid lots and lots of dishes. That's what I do. Because I'm on dishes today, I don't want to use too much. If you want to know if it's fully cooked or not, what I suggest is like the tiniest piece of the gumbery. You after it's cooled down, you take the tiny piece of the gumbery and you have a little taste test. If you feel like you want to cook it more, cook it more. If you don't want to cook it more, don't. Okay? See, I'll show you the taste testing. Blow it one or three times and take a bite. In my opinion, it's good enough. But since my brother and my mum like it super cooked, I'll cook it even more because I like to share it with my brother and my mum. Remember, if you're cooking it really well, get all the sides. You might not like to have a raw piece of gumbery what you do next is you go and you slowly turn it lower till it's finished. And after you think it's ready, what you do is you leave it for a while to soak for a bit. Okay? But the next step is to add your dressing of your choice. Or if you like it dry, just keep it like this. Put on the gumbo and you're done. But for me, I like a little bit of lemon juice. Not a lot though, I don't like too much lemon juice. Just one lid is good enough for me. And then I put in some
دبس رمان.
Dips roman, and only one lid. One lid is enough for a lot. Okay? And make sure to do this bit quick. Don't burn your gumbo. I like to be precise with my dressing because I don't want to add too much. After you add as much dressing as you would like, you take a spoon or a spatula and you mix it around. But before you mix it around, I suggest you put your gumbo on before you burn anything. There. Then you place your pan into the sink. You get your spoon or your spatula and you mix it around. Get it in really good everywhere.
You don't need salt?
Oh yeah! Thank you for reminding me. Remember, like I told you before, just 1 or 2 pinches because you won't have an entire handful of salt in your salad. It will ruin it. And that's it. Next step is to wash your hands. That's what I suggest.
هذه طريقة أريج في عمل السلطة بالجمبري. ماني عارفة هي حتشاركنا فيها ولا حتاكلها لوحدها.
I'll probably eat it myself.
هي من البداية كانت قايلة إن هي راح تشاركني أنا وأخوها في صحن السلطة اللي هي عاملاها. إن شاء الله.
Okay, I'm gonna have one quick bite.
يا هي حتاكلها حتى قبل ما تبقى تدوقها. حلوة.
Perfect amount of lemon juice. Perfect amount of dressing. And perfect amount of salt.
أخوها بقية الجمبري. إيش عملتي؟ كيف عملتي ريتا؟
What I did, I got the last of our gumbo. I put it on the pan. I sprayed it. I put a tiny bit of salt and a bit of pepper because he doesn't like it too peppered. But I am going to be sharing this with him.
ريتا، لا ريتا انت حتاكلي قبلنا. يلا قولي ايش تبي تقولي لهم.
Fine. هوبي كلكم. شكرا عشان شوف كيف أنا أسوي لتس. هوبي كلكم. مع السلامة.
Don't forget.
Don't forget like and subscribe.
إن شاء الله يكون هذا الفيديو نال على إعجابكم. إن شاء الله تكون عجبتكم طريقة ريتا في عمل السلطة.
Okay, and guys,
بسيطة وسهلة. هي مي قادرة تصبر حتى نحن نساعدها.
don't forget that even though I'm eating it right now, I suggest you eat it with your family, but I'm way too impatient.
تقول لكم إن هي بترشح إنكم تستنوا أهلكم عشان ياكلوا معاكم، بس هي إنسانة مش صبورة، عشان كده بدأت تاكل قبلنا. يلا إن شاء الله يكون الفيديو نال على إعجابكم. لا تنسوها من اللايك والسبسكرايب والشير. مع السلامة.
Did you like how I did it? Don't forget to like and subscribe with the notification bells on. And I hope you like how I made my lettuce. And I hope my mum and my brother likes it too. Love you all so much. Thanks
قولي
for
بالعربي.
watching. Bye guys.
قولي بالعربي يلا. شكرا عشان شفتوا صدق.
شكرا عشان شوف فيديو حقي. حبك. مع السلامة.